Good morning. It is a day off, and that is much needed. So, we're making coffee. I already have this here. And got the milk. I did cinnamon pistachio. So there's cinnamon in the coffee. And then we have the cold foam. We'll do a different POV. Like, this is, let's see. Where'd you go? There we go. Oh, there we go. And then we have cinnamon rolls. Sunday cinnamon rolls. Oh, the lighting is spectacular. Truly. I'll show you the cinnamon rolls now. Look at them. They're getting fluffy and wonderful and glorious. Yes, please. Fun fact about cinnamon rolls. They're like some of my favorites, but I'm such a cinnamon roll purist. I do not want any nuts on my cinnamon roll. I do not want cream cheese icing. That's what I'm going to. Cream cheese icing, frosting, whatever. I don't want it. So the ones I have in there are literally just Trader Joe's cinnamon rolls. And it comes with like the little vanilla icing. Because we want vanilla, not cheesecake. There we go. Brain is getting ready to work. That's where we're at. And I really just want to like relax. Truly relax. So I will be watching. Maybe I'll see if there's like a YouTube video that I'm going to watch. And if not, we're going back in to Heart of Dixie. Because I've been obsessed. This show's so good again. Like I just, you know, today is going to be a relaxing day. Are we going to do anything beyond like just like super exciting? No. And that is the beauty of it. We are going to relax today. Do the things. Maybe some laundry. I don't know. So what'd you see? So for now, we're going to have cinnamon roll and coffee. Look, they're so pretty. They fluffed up a bit since being in the oven. Shoo. I always like to do a crosshatch pattern when I'm putting the icing on there. Sure, they look pretty. But now that they're done, we're going to go and sit down. This is so exciting, honestly. Talk about tradition. If my days off were consistent, we would have cinnamon roll Sundays. That would be a thing. Maybe. We're going to put it out there. We're going to have cinnamon roll Sundays in the future. So I have thoroughly been stewing, and it feels absolutely glorious. I went down, I don't normally like, what do they people call that? Like doom scroll or whatever? I don't know. I don't really do that. But I will say, I sat there and I saw like one funny video, which led me down a rabbit hole of like other funny videos. And if something makes me laugh, I will spend the time. And I was rolling. Can I recall any of them off the top of my head right now? No. But I do really like that. Ugh, I can't even do the dance, but it's like that. I look fly. I look good. That one, that man, I could just sit there and be like, yeah, you could tell he's feeling himself, and I'm here for it. With that being said, I want to make a snack now. I'm not like super like meal hungry, but I want to eat something like fresh because it's hot. I feel like I spoke too soon about like, you know, thinking that there was a hint of fall in the air. No, girl, it's about to be hot again for the next 10 days. So we're gonna make an acai bowl together. So I'll show you the ingredients for that right now. So for fruit, strawberries, blueberries, I had blackberries, but I am really so sad. They got moldy, so I can't use the blackberries, which is unfortunate. But topping wise, I just got that peanut butter, granola, chia seeds, peanut butter, which I need to mix, which is unfortunate. It could take like 5 minutes to mix this because I buy the natural peanut butter. I don't know if you can see that layer of oil on top, but you essentially have to mix the entire thing together, and I do it by hand, you know, which is probably the hard way, but am I going to do it that way again? Yes, I am. For the base, what are these? Wild boreal blueberries, and then 1 packet of the acai from Trader Joe's. So literally, actually, now that I think about it, everything for this is from Trader Joe's except for my soy milk from Silk. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, blend those together, and then mix that at the same time because we'll be here for a while. And then I'll show you after I put it all together, and we'll make it look beautiful. So, hold please. Okay, I think I got it about as mixed as I'm going to, but I just wanted to show you the texture because I kind of like mine like soft servy-ish. I mean, it's a little bit not quite as thick as soft serve, but it's like up there. And the peanut butter has been mixed. The things have been done. The amount of things I use chopsticks for to do that the average person probably doesn't is actually kind of funny to me. I never really thought about it until looking at it here. I stir my tea and coffee with a chopstick. I stir my peanut butter with a chopstick. Is that alarming? Not at all. We're ingenuity. What is that word? But it's like, it's ingenuity, but it's like in a different tense. We're innovative. We're innovative. We're going to go with that, yeah. The base tastes good. I actually put a little bit of peanut butter in there too, so it's literally just the soy milk, blueberries, the acai packet, and then a little bit of the peanut butter for flavor. So it's not a sweet base by any means. Mind you, it'll change slightly depending on the blueberries that you use. So we're going to put that in the bowl and then top it, and I'll show you what everything looks like when that's all assembled. Okay, so I'm actually really proud of the way this one looks. Well, taste-wise, we'll have to see, but like, let me just show you. It looks so pretty. Look at that. So cute. I feel like in hindsight, maybe I should have put the chia seeds and sprinkled them on top, but I just put it directly onto the acai blueberry mix at the bottom. But it looks so pretty, and I'm really excited to eat this. I think probably we eat this, watch another episode of... Actually, no, I haven't watched any today, so I'll watch an episode or two of Heart of Dixie. Oh man, this is so great. This is so great. Just like a chill Sunday in. So we'll do that. That was a little toasty today though. We're looking a little dewy. So we're gonna sit there, stay in the seat as long as I can, and then maybe like put the arrow. I don't know. We'll see. So let's sit down, eat a snack, and then I shall check back in afterwards. So we're back. Now I'm going to sit down and redo these nails. They actually still held on pretty well. Honestly, like 2 weeks in, I don't know if it's going to fully focus, but like these are 3D appliques on there, and they did not pop off. I'm thoroughly impressed with that. My nails are getting pretty long. Let's see if they all last through. Taking this off and putting whatever I end up coming up with. Now, I really do wing it when I sit down. But I'm going to use like a pink Biab, and then color-wise, I'm going to do something more vivid, you know, bright neon yellow. This is kind of like a stained glass cobalt blue, and then I have a neon green. So we'll see what I come up with as we go. Maybe I'll pop on throughout the process and show you a little bit, but I'd say catch me here in about an hour and a half, maybe. Yeah, let's see what we get up to.
Probably just quit. No, I don't think it's in my best interest to make you any meaner. Oh, don't worry. Signature cocktail on the menu.
So we're finished. They're not perfect. I mean, they never are, but I feel like that's not the point. But I kind of like them. They're fun, especially because summer's coming to an end-ish. And I wanted something bright. I haven't done anything super duper bright this entire summer, so I like the way they turned out. I like the base. We kept it clear, so that way you can see a little better. So that way it's not super drastic, but all the nails stayed intact. I can't believe it. It's always so wild to me when I see how long some of my nails get. But it always makes me sad when they break. But as a whole, I think that was successful. It didn't take me nearly as long as, you know, I normally sit down. I'd say maybe like an hour-ish. It wasn't bad at all. Let's see. The other thing I know I need to do is I know I need to do a load of laundry. And I want to clean the bathroom a little bit too, I think. Those are the two adulting things. Oh, I need to water Vera. Let's go outside and see how she's doing. Ugh, it's toasty. Oh, the sun is divine. The funniest tan line here. I don't know if you can see it out here, but it's hilarious. My crossbody. I had it on yesterday and we did a lot of walking. Oh, how cute. Actually, let me just show you Vera right now. She's looking so good. Ugh. So pretty. Let's get her some water though. I feel like summer we get so many spiders. It's kind of crazy. Crazy. Okay. I like to give her a filtered water. At first I was a little worried, but I feel like every time I go out to water her, she's still looking pretty good. Just keep her in the sunlight. Give her some water every couple days, and she seems to be thriving. I just love all the trees out there. It's so... it's just such a blessing. Seeing all those trees. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a little cleaning in the bathroom. Actually, no. See, I would take you to do that. For some reason, the air, when it's on, it's the loudest in the bathroom. And I want to, like, talk while I'm cleaning. So maybe I'll do that once the air reaches temperature. And then we can do a little bathroom cleaning. But, oh, no, I'm going to wait to do laundry until later, too. It just makes more sense. Because everything that gets turned on makes the house hotter. Sure. We'll do that this evening. Other than that, it's just nice to just be. And that acai bowl actually filled me up. That was kind of nice. And it was healthy. So I feel nice and light. But sometimes I'm not going to lie to you. It's so refreshing not knowing what to do and being okay with that. Because my brain is like, goes like this all the time. And if there's ever downtime, I always feel like I need to be doing something or going somewhere. And I don't want to do that. I just want to enjoy every moment here, especially on days like today where I could just be. I could just be. Yep. We're gonna. Once I'm doing something of note, I'll come back. Oh my! I can see my blanket in the background. I get so distracted sometimes. Isn't that like the prettiest checker blanket? I'll show you. It's so pretty. I really like blankets. They're like a comfort thing for me. But this shade of blue specifically, I think is so pretty. I got it. I just got it a couple months ago, so I don't think they'd have it. But it was at, I think it was at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So I needed to fill you in. I think I've decided that as of this moment, I have found my favorite cookie dough ice cream as of this moment. I want to say, let's just, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had at least 4, if not 5, maybe 5 different brands, versions of cookie dough. And each one had something that wasn't my favorite about it. But this, as of now, Haagen-Dazs Supreme. The cookie dough pieces in here, 10 out of 10. The base is still pretty good too. It's not, that one's not 10 out of 10. I'd say the base is like, maybe like an 8. I feel like that's fair. Base is an 8, cookie dough is 10 out of 10. But what I love too is the ratio. There's a lot of cookie dough pieces in here. Mind you, I'm assuming it might be different from batch to batch because, you know, it's just like mixed in mass quantities. But so far, we have a winner. Oh my gosh, everything smells like freaking pickles. It's insane. Like a pickle jar in the fridge. And now everything smells like pickles, which is funny because ice cream for sure is in the freezer and not the fridge. But I'm going to grab one of my good old lactate before I have some of this ice cream. Because we don't want to feel sick after we have some. And I have nothing new to report, and it's beautiful. Okay, actually, no, I'm not gonna lie here. Let me put you down for a second. So, I know I don't know if I mentioned it. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But I've really been just missing singing. Sorry, it's like so dark. I can't really see. Let's find a good spot. There we go. I've been missing like singing in my life. Not like I did it outside in the world, but just even for myself. And the, what is it? The acoustics? Let's call it that. The acoustics in the middle of my apartment are so good. So for a little bit there, I was just kind of like, you know, going for it. And it's so crazy because I made a couple like voice memos, if you will, to like remember a melody that kind of came to me and playing it back. You know how like some people will say that they hate hearing themselves speak, like it just makes them cringe. I don't think I necessarily mind hearing myself speak, but what I have noticed is I am hyper critical when it comes to like singing. I think it's just because like I have such like an appreciation for people that do it well. Like I just think it is such a beautiful God-given gift where I'm like, wow. I just like taken aback. I could just sit there and like be completely enthralled when somebody's that talented. So when I hear myself, I'm like, oh no. But I think that being said, I am enjoying doing it more, and I'm assuming, you know, fingers crossed, but I'm assuming that with time, you know, your vocal cords get used to it and I can kind of like unlock part of my voice, if you will. But I don't know, it's just been kind of nice. I've really been just focusing on release as a whole. Like just, you know, whatever is gonna stay will stay, whatever's gonna leave will leave. And I just want to enjoy my days as they are and not worry so much about, you know, what may or may not be. And somehow singing really allows me to be at peace in those moments. So that's really the only new updates I have. And now we're gonna have some cookie ice cream while we continue to watch. Actually, no, continue. I actually stopped for the last couple hours. Like once I was done with my nails, I haven't watched anything. I just kind of like sitting there, like, I don't know, just practicing mindful presence. But now we'll go back to Heart of Dixie. Skin Juicy. I think we're nearing the end of season 1. I forget how many seasons there are because I never actually finished the show when it was on originally. So we'll see, but it's getting good. I'll check back in later. It's gonna be like a whole series of like check-ins and all the things. At some point, hopefully, I'll get hungry and then we'll make something to eat together. So I'll see you later. Okay, we're at the end of the day today. Honestly, I really didn't have much of an appetite, so I really didn't have a meal. I just had some popcorn right now. I'd have figured that wasn't super exciting, so, you know, popcorn isn't eaten. But I'm just gonna rinse out my face and brush my teeth. I do a little cleaning. I need to finish with the brush and the toilet bowl before I go to bed, and I have the solution in there. I'm just kind of finding the solution I have. To me, it smells like toothpaste. So whenever I clean the toilet, the bathroom smells like toothpaste, which, you know, it's fresh. It's a refreshing scent. So we're just gonna go ahead and wash the face now. So crazy. Some days go by so fast and others go by so slow. It's always like the days where you're doing something you want to do that goes by so much faster. All in all, this weekend was really nice. Just, I don't know, thinking back on the last 2 days, I think I'm kind of just, almost feels like I'm rewiring my brain to just let things be. Like whatever, see, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I don't know if I mentioned it on here, so, you know, pardon me if I have. But I think whatever stays was meant to be there, whatever leaves wasn't. But it doesn't necessarily have to be all bad. I think everything comes into your life to help make you better in some way, shape, or form, even if it ends. And I feel like I'm just in a place where I'm trying to rewire my brain to think about that in every instance and know that good things are always around the corner, and you just have to be open to the possibility of them and be true to who you are, be honest with your feelings, be honest with what you want, what you don't want, and know that you'll find your people, you'll find your tribe along the way. And even if you don't have that right now, it comes. And just make sure that when you find those people, you let them know how much you appreciate them. I'm just at a very different place now, so try to enjoy these times. Go ahead, get to washing. I'm not gonna lie, on a side note, I'm gonna use this up to finish it, but I actually really don't care for it. It does not set up at all, and I can't really tell if it's actually washing my face. Like, if I didn't double cleanse, I really don't know if this would do anything. So I just don't want to be wasteful, but I would not repurchase. It's not what I'm looking for, but I have a full bottle now, so here we are. So we're in bed now, but I think I'm gonna do a little journaling before we completely go to sleep. But I think I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. This was actually really nice. I mean, it's always, it probably wasn't the most exciting day, but at the same time, like, some of these days are like the nicest ones. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it wasn't too boring. But thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you very soon in my next video, and I hope you have an amazing week and day and night wherever you're at. So I'm sending you so much love from all the way over here to all the way over there.